Alright, welcome to the 7th episode of DRW Radio. New theme there. Like it, it's live. Here on the DRW panel tonight, we got with us, just joined us in the middle of the theme, right there, we got the DRW Undisputed Champion here, Austin Uhawks. We got the DRW Champion, Tyler H. We got THB, and we got the briefcase holder, Bully Ray. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to DRW Radio.
Note to Tyler H. I fixed the Verizon issue.
Oh, good.
Alright, I guess his phone got shut off a couple minutes ago. But, alright, everybody's here now. We're live and uploaded. The, 6th episode just got done uploading to YouTube. It just got posted onto the page. Watch it, like, and subscribe. Just like when you watch this son of a bitch, like and subscribe. Bound to be an hour long. We're only 3 episodes away from the 10th episode celebration. And when I get to 1,000 subscribers, whoa-bam, I will do something special. Probably not. Maybe. I don't know. We may be doing game reviews here too, movie reviews. You know, it's DRW Radio. Fuck it, we'll talk about anything. But we really didn't get to talk about rumors or anything. I can't really talk about DRW right now without spoiling anything. We've got all the predictions and shit and whatnot. So we're gonna talk about what's going on in the wrestling world. Why? Because we fucking can. Here live on DRW Radio, the best E-Fed in the business. And I say best in the business. None is better. Except, well, unless you go into the colleagues, and CXWI is where it's at. So that's about it. So, we're going to start off tonight's conversation with, since we really didn't get to talk about it much, I mean, me and Austin did, and Tyler did somewhat, but we're going to talk about it again. We'll start with THB tonight, though. Newcomers that could be from NXT, Ring of Honor, any independent promotion like TNA. I'm going to call it an independent promotion because it is slowly dying. But it is on TV, so it's not independent anymore, I guess, huh? But anyway, any independent wrestler or NXT guy that you would bring to the top card to make a main superstar, who would it be? THB.
I would have to say Ray Del Sol. I've seen him wrestle via tapes on YouTube against Sami Zayn. I've seen him wrestle a lot of guys. So I'm either going to say Ray Del Sol or Sami Zayn himself.
I personally refuse to call him Sami Zayn. I call him El Generico. I think that's what Austin was about to say.
I was going to say, drop the Sami Zayn gimmick, give him back his mask, give him back his pants, give him back his cape. Let him be El Generico on the main roster. But do not put either guy with Paul Heyman. Otherwise, I will not watch.
I would actually personally like to see Connor O'Brien or, what is that motherfucker's name that I can't think about now? Oh, I don't know. We'll get back to him. I'd like to see Bo Dallas just to get his ass kicked because I personally think he's going to go nowhere. Because I personally think Bray Wyatt's the better brother.
No more Bo. No more Bo. No more Bo. For God's sake, no more Bo Dallas.
My question is, do you guys know who Bo Dallas is related to?
Yes, he's related to Bray Wyatt. He's Bray Wyatt's brother.
Do you know who their dad is?
Yeah, IRS, who technically was just a tag team wrestler. They both already have more success than their dad.
IRS was a Buffalo native, for those of you who had no idea.
Oh, I forgot we got the Buffalo guy up in the house.
You're probably ending the show because apparently I have some tax documents I need to fill out that he's pestering me about. So don't expect him to come out of there without being in a body bag.
Mike Rotunda. was his name.
Yeah, Mike Rotunda. I forgot what Bo Dallas' real name was.
Wait, I got another tag team off the independents that should be either signed to a contract already or whatnot.
American Wolf.
The Von Erich clan. The two Von Erichs that are over in Japan. Marshall Von Erich or somebody else, I think.
I'd actually like to see Lacey get rehired somewhere. Lacey Von Erich is actually a pretty good damn diva. I actually call her a knockout.
Sign her ass. WWE needs to sign her ass. Straight up. Just do it already.
That, and I would love to see AJ Styles come to WWE just to fight John Cena. I mean, 'cause think about it, AJ Styles is the John Cena of TNA.
Styles in WWE, not so much. I want to see AJ in the WWE. Yeah, he has something he wanted to say, but I don't think AJ Styles should be in the WWE right now. TNA is where he's needed most because currently, right now, he's the face of the company. Not Bully Ray, not Sting, not Kurt Angle.
What are you talking about, dude? AJ Styles has been the face of TNA since day one. He was the first X Division champion. He was the first Triple Crown champion. I've been an AJ Styles fan since day one. I've watched every episode of TNA due to fucking YouTube. Thank God they have them all.
He was a two-time Triple Crown winner, to be exact.
Exactly. AJ Styles is a badass.
He's one of the biggest. They're not going to let AJ Styles go, because if they do, they know that's going to be the end of their company.
Yeah, AJ Styles is TNA.
Who the hell would carry the company? Bully Ray?
Exactly, and you can't really rely on it, Mr. ACL Chris Sabin.
Hold on. What do you guys think about Manic? Or in the Independents, they call him TJ Perkins.
Fuck that. They have killed the suicide gimmick. Take the mask fucking off. Give him some tights and a little badass little armband. And let him wrestle like that.
TJ Perkins. If they wanted suicide, they should have made him suicide. They didn't need Manic to change the suicide gimmick. For God's sake, they could have just put Manic as its own thing. They didn't have to ruin the suicide gimmick by making him the stupidest name I can think for a masked wrestler, other than the freaking guy from back in 2008, which is just killer spelled backwards. Fucking retarded.
Wasn't he Goldust? Or was that Perry Saturn?
That's Black Rain was Goldust. Relic, somebody else, I don't know.
Relic was Perry Saturn. I remember that. Relic was Perry Saturn.
You guys.
No wonder it sucked.
You guys. Bring back freaking Puma, damn it. TNA needs to bring back the Puma gimmick for TJ.
They should just have TJ Perkins beat TJ Perkins.
I know, because he's freaking amazing without the mask. If you've seen his matches in Ring of Honor, he was freaking awesome.
Yes, I did.
They called him Technical Lightning TJ Perkins for a reason. Because he was one of the hard-working technical guys on the roster. Well, he did bring his Puma gimmick over to that company in 2003. But what do you guys think about Sami Callihan in WWE when they signed him? What do you guys think about that?
I never really gave a shit about Sami Callihan in Ring of Honor, so I didn't really care for him in the WWE.
Dustin Crowe could be one of their best heels if executed correctly.
Very, very true.
But they execute their best correctly.
No, hold on. Let me interrupt both of you. Sign Kevin Steen, have him fight John Cena. There we go. I want to see them two sons of bitches go at it. The package pile driver versus the attitude adjustment.
As much as I would love Kevin Steen to be in that company, you know that if he gets signed there, they are going to ruin Kevin Steen forever. They will ruin everything Steen has worked to be. We all know that's what will happen if they sign him. They're going to ruin his gimmick. They're going to ruin his character.
Look at what happened to Sin Cara.
No, Sin Cara is just Mr. Botch-a-lot.
No, hold on. Mexico, he was Mystico. He was freaking awesome in Mexico because Mexico had a different style of wrestling than America. Comes over to America, botch, 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 good match, botch, 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 botch. Beat Antonio Cesaro, so many more botches afterwards.
Well, see, the only reason why he's botching is because the thing that nobody knows, WWE, I think, is the only wrestling company that use ropes. I think all the rest of them use cables.
They don't know his style like the independent wrestling fans have it. Oh, guys, there was an update. I forgot to tell you guys that Harlem Bravado from, I guess, the Bravado Brothers, the Ring of Honor, and Davey Richards and Eddie Edwards are all trying out for WWE in Orlando coming up.
Yeah, there's a big thing about that. I would actually love to see the American Wolves come to the WWE because I honestly think the American Wolves have what it takes to make the tag team division better. But you know how WWE is with entertainment. Ring of Honor is for wrestling. WWE is for entertainers.
That's true. That is so freaking true. And I get pissed about it all the time. Like, oh, we're sports entertainment. We're sports entertainment. Honestly, right now, in my opinion, they're home of screwing Daniel Bryan over. That's my thing. They're the home of screwing over Daniel Bryan, and I get pissed when they do that.
Corporation 2.0 is sickening.
Well, see, you know, I was also...
You know who needs to be put with Heyman? Biggie Langston.
No, fuck Biggie Langston. Let him be by himself. Actually, no. Have him, Mark Henry, and Booker T as the, like, revamped Nation of Domination. That would actually be pretty good.
Dude, Big Show's being teamed with Mark Henry right now. I think they could be a threat to the Shield.
They are a threat to the Shield. I mean, look at Big Show. He lost a ton of fucking weight. And, you know, and the thing that pisses me off, Tensai comes over. They fuck up the whole Tensai gimmick, even though he was Giant Bernard in New Japan Pro Wrestling when he was tagged up with Tomko. They kind of fucked that gimmick up, so they had to call him Tons of Funk.
It wasn't Tomko. It was Machine Gun Carl Anderson he was teamed with.
He was also teamed with Tomko for a little bit.
But he was better when he was with Machine Gun Carl Anderson.
Yeah, he was. I'm just saying, he was teamed with Tomko. That's how I remember him, because I quit watching it after him and Tomko split. But, you know, and another thing, I would just love for TNA just to be bought out by WWE, because, frankly, I would love to see Abyss versus Kane. You know, the actual Abyss, not Joseph Park, the lawyer.
Hold on. Was Tomko's name Travis?
I don't fucking know. I actually never found out his real name.
Yeah,
Who's all about Tomko anyway? Seriously.
Yeah, his name was Travis Tomko. He teamed with Giant Bernard for a moment, then went back to TNA with one of their tag team titles.
Yeah, and another guy I'd actually like them to sign. Well, he's already signed, but to give him his TNA gimmick, fucking Christian. Let him be Christian Cage. Let him be the main eventer he was there. Don't be fucking dogging him down, having him be beaten by some Mexican border jumper.
I have a bone to pick with the SummerSlam match. Let me point something out that people may not have noticed. When Del Rio walked in the armbar at the end of the match, we saw that Christian was rolling over, trying to get it out. What I noticed is that he had Del Rio's shoulders into the mat for over 5 seconds, and the ref didn't count it at all. The referee is a retard for the title at SummerSlam, because I saw his shoulders on the mat. He didn't check to try and go for the pin. He didn't try and check the shoulders and see if they were down. He freaking neglected it. Christian should be the World Heavyweight Champion right now, and nobody freaking noticed it, and nobody's addressed it.
I got a question.
Yeah.
Where the hell has Rey Mysterio been?
Rey Mysterio is not medically cleared.
He's been injured.
He's not medically cleared yet. You know, they said he was going to return at SummerSlam, but he's not medically cleared yet, but he's supposed to come back by the end of this year or something.
What about that big fuck twist with Ricardo? I was really thinking it was going to be Rey.
I mean, because Rey Mysterio was at the 2K14 press conference thing with the panel and all, and he looked fine. You know, he looked Yeah. Just like himself, I bet.
And then at a live event, I think in California somewhere, he announced that I'll be back in September.
Well, if he's back, he's back. It's one of those things. But, I also want to point out, Austin was talking about the shoulders to the mat by Christian. They fucking promote RVD for the Money in the Bank straight up just to get more buys. Bucks him out of the Money in the Bank with a sweet act. That was actually pretty fucking awesome RKO off the ladder. That RKO was actually really fucking epic. And, then...
That was one of the best Money in the Bank ladder matches I've seen in a long time.
Very true. But, and then you dog him down to the fucking United States title match, have him go out, win with a DQ, and then straight fucking border jump him to the world title? Are you fucking kidding me? Who writes this shit? I want to slap the fucking taste out of their mouth because apparently I can do a fucking better job.
A lot of people would do a lot better job. Harry Christian way too freaking long. He played in the tag division. He played in the mid-card. He finally got his world title run, and they screwed out so Randy Orton could get another one. And then they gave him a 1-month run and had Randy Orton screw him out of it again. Christian is the freaking one of the hardest workers that they've got. And they screwed him out of his rightful world.
That's what I think.
That's exactly what I thought he was going to do when they were doing that whole tribute video. I was like, Christian's had enough. He's going back to TNA. And I really thought that last Thursday, it was last Thursday, when the Man of Him Mafia did their thing, I thought it was going to be Christian. I was like, motherfucker done jumped ship. But no, I was wrong.
And look who it came out to be. It came out to be freaking AJ Styles going back to his phenomenal gimmick.
Yeah. I wonder what they're going to do with that, though. I really want to see AJ as the world champion. I really do. I mean, they could pull TNA out of the slump.
I was digging the Lone Wolf gimmick, but now they went back to his phenomenal gimmick again.
Because the Lone Wolf gimmick just was not working. And honestly, he needs to shave his fucking head. Because he looks like a fucking slob right now. Guys can pull out the long hair, AJ Styles cannot. He looks like a Justin Bieber wannabe. And him losing to fucking Bobby Roode. He beat Bobby Roode tonight. Still, he beat Bobby Roode 7 points. God damn it. Yeah, he should have had him win with the 10. Have Bobby Roode tap out. It ain't the first time he's tapped out, and it's not going to be the last.
Cap Killer style.
That Cap Killer is deadly as hell.
I love that Cap Killer. That's amazing. Well, and another thing I want to mention, they say, the X Division is coming back with a new rise. No, it's not. Have you seen Manic fucking defend the title?
Wait, what about Manic?
They say the X Division, is harder than it's ever been. Bullshit. I remember when the X Division actually meant something.
Low Kingy versus AJ Styles versus Jerry Lynn in a triangle ladder match for the X Division. Enough said right there.
Samoa Joe, Christopher Daniels, AJ Styles. That match was fucking epic.
What about that one ultimate match? I believe it was Sanjay and Trey Marchulo, I guess, formerly known as Trent.
That Ultimate X match, it was one of the better matches of the year, but still, Sanjay Dutt will always be the greatest X Division wrestler never to hold the X Division title, and Manic is the Superman of the X Division, and whatever Trent Beretta got fucked out of it too. Trent Beretta's a dumbass who will never go anywhere in TNA now.
I saw Greg Marchulo and I saw Trent here. I'm like, I found Trent.
Yeah, that's what you told me. I was like, yeah, Trent Beretta's in TNA now. But
my thing is, why is Zack on the WWE roster?
Why is who?
Zack Ryder still on that roster?
Because he's still employed with the WWE?
Here's my thing. Go to TNA, team him up with Robbie E. Give him a feud with Robbie E. Get rid of Jesse freaking moronic Goddard, who should not even be a wrestler right now. And there you go. Robbie E versus Zack Ryder. Better Guido.
No, Mr. Spectacular. They actually released him about a month ago, and then they re-signed him. I don't know who'd be willing to do that. Well, that's like Tara. Tara didn't re-sign with TNA, and her contract expired.
They're trying to get Robbie E a bodyguard, either between Riddick Bowe or Jose Canseco.
Yeah, I don't really care for Robbie E anymore. Frankly, he could fucking leave TNA, and I really wouldn't care. Bring back the guys that actually meant something.
Robbie E's a lucky man, though. He's dating, what's her name? Tess Blocker.
I don't really think he's dating Tess Blocker.
Outside the ring, he was dating Tess Blocker. Tess Blocker is a lucky person because she's dating Sully Ray.
Sleeping her way to the top.
And you think Bill the Sky is actually with Chris Sabin?
Yeah, actually they are. There was actually a couple videos on TNA with them making out.
Wait, Velvet Sky's dating Chris Sabin?
Yeah, Velvet Sky's Chris Sabin.
Yeah. Nice.
We totally skipped Bully Ray on the fucking conversation. I kept trying to bring it back. Boy, what rookie would you bring to the main fucking roster from any independent fed or NXT?
I don't really watch independent wrestling, but it's more like...
Wait a minute. I gotta stop you there. Did you just say you don't watch independent wrestling?
No, I don't. I watch...
Independent wrestling is the foundation of the wrestling world. Without independent wrestling, there wouldn't be WWE.
If it wasn't for the indies, there would be no CM Punk, there would be no Daniel Bryan, there would be no Roman Reigns or Seth Rollins and Shield.
Well, I could give a fuck less about Shield. That was just their plane ticket into the WWE. Give it a couple of years and they won't be Shield anymore.
In my opinion, Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose, known as Tyler Black and Jon Moxley, they were going to get in anyway.
Yeah, Seth Rollins was already... They were already employed. So was Dean Ambrose and Leaky, or however the fuck you say his name. I don't remember how, but I know Roman Reigns was Leaky in FCW, Florida Championship Wrestling, that got renamed NXT.
Roman Reigns is the best member of the Shield. Lay down the gauntlet now.
Can I say something? Did you guys know that Roman Reigns is cousins with the Usos and The Rock?
What gave that away? The damn Samoan tattoo on his shoulder?
No, the fact that I saw a picture with him and The Rock.
Yeah, they're actually related, and so are the Usos. And the Usos are Rikishi's kids, and yeah, it's a one big family fuckness. It's just weird and
Roman Reigns, first cousin, once removed, The Rock and Dwayne Johnson and Joe Anoa'i, who is also Roman Reigns, his real life name, first cousins in general, just first cousins. No.
Wait, did you just call The Rock Dwayne Johnson? I refuse to call him Dwayne Johnson, because that's who the movie star is. I don't like the movie star Dwayne Johnson. He plays in shitty Disney movies. The Rock is the greatest wrestler to ever pick up a fucking microphone.
Yeah.
His greatest role, G.I. Joe Retaliation.
And the stupidest role was the Tooth Fairy.
Yep. But
Tooth Fairy! Tooth Fairy!
I like him in Fast and Furious 6, so I like him in that one.
That was a good movie.
Hold on. Somebody's knocking on my door. I'll be right back, guys. Hold on.
That was a good movie. I like the Marine. I just like Small Town.
I hated the Marine. I like Full House, but I hated the Marine though.
I like the Marine. It was alright. I liked it. It was okay. But, I don't know.
Man. Oh well. The Marine was an okay movie, but The Rock has gotten so slammed for that movie.
The Rock? Yeah. The Rock has some good movies.
Cena got so flamed for the Marine, it wasn't even funny.
Oh, yeah.
The Rock Hall of Fame speech, remember?
Yeah.
WrestleMania, I believe it was 24. He made fun of him for it?
Yeah, I think, I don't remember. It was because The Rock was judging his father, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, Rocky was inducting his dad. Hell, I was even at the Hall of Fame induction ceremony. It was awesome, dude.
Yeah.
See some of my favorites being inducted, like Ric Flair. When Ric Flair was inducted, the whole crowd went nuts.
That was good. That was like, that was a very good Hall of Fame. That was a good one.
Yeah, but I also have one more favorite Hall of Fame, 25.
He WrestleMania?
Got inducted, and Austin got inducted.
Wait, I got inducted to the Hall of Fame.
Awesome! I wonder who's going this year. Spanish announce table?
Over here.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Spanish announce table for 2014 election.
Okay, I'm back. Oh my god, somebody was knocking on my door. It was my sister.
Everyone's alright. New topic.
Mike, my question is, has Owen Hart or has Ultimate Warrior made peace with WWE yet?
Ultimate Warrior has made peace. Owen Hart will never make peace. Why? Because his wife is a bitch.
Ultimate Warrior
Hey,
for
miss Owen Hart?
2014 Hall of Fame with Paul Bearer.
Do you guys miss Owen Hart?
My uncle was there when Owen Hart fell. And when Owen Hart did fall, my uncle took a videotape of it, and I watch it every time I go over there. It was pretty bad. And Owen Hart was a great technical wrestler. One of the best? No. Future world champion? Possibly. With his gimmick at the time, it was just mere years before he probably retired. So, who knows?
A technical wrestler?
That's the question. Do you miss him or not?
Yeah, I kind of do.
Turnbuckle didn't.
He fell. He actually hit face first onto the ring post, and he tried to get up, and then that's when he died.
Owen Hart, I've been watching wrestling for 16 years. Let me tell you that. Go back to 1999, Over the Edge. He was supposed to face the Godfather
For the WWF Intercontinental Championship.
Watching wrestling.
And, you watch how Shawn Michaels came down at WrestleMania 12. That was the first time somebody even, Vince even did that before the WrestleMania went on the air. He had to practice it out, to make sure everything was fine. So when Over the Edge happened,
Awesome.
people were actually seeing Owen Hart at the top, where up in the rafters. Some people can actually see him. That's 78 feet.
Wasn't he a superhero?
He was playing as a superhero. He changed his gimmick. Somehow, when he was coming down from that, because they were trying to hold the cord for him to come down, it snapped. He hit his head on the turnbuckle, broke his neck, and died right there. They even took him to the hospital, and he was still dead. He was dead the second he hit that turnbuckle. The black and white Sting, the Sting thing, he wasn't flying from the rafters. He was just coming down, he was just coming straight down into the crowd.
Okay, guys. A major question for you guys. Undertaker, as you guys know, is out till Mania. Who would you want to see Undertaker face at WrestleMania? If you had to make a dream match card, who?
Well, since, he wasn't here when I did it, I would either like to see Sting versus Undertaker. That will never happen. But if he does return, I would love to see Goldberg versus The Undertaker. Because technically it's streak versus streak.
Nah, I wouldn't want to see Goldberg versus.
There is a new Goldberg video that just came up 4 days ago, and he does explain about his WrestleMania 30, saying about the rumors.
He wants to fight
Michael Cole.
Peter, I think.
And I did share that link, so you guys are able to watch it.
Michael Cole.
I don't want to see Goldberg versus Undertaker. I'm sorry, but Undertaker would have a freaking wrestling put on a freaking clinic against Goldberg.
Streak for streak.
I have
Michael Cole.
They're saying that the John Cena Taker thing is not going to happen at Mania now.
No, I don't think.
God, because
Because John Cena probably will come back at the Royal Rumble or sometime before that and get his title rematch, and then blah blah blah.
Randy Orton, and then beat Randy Orton and become an Assault champion somehow. But here's who I think it should be.
Some people are saying that Undertaker and Kane are supposed to face again.
That would be.
No, have them team up to face the Wyatt family. There you go.
That's what's been rumored, that Undertaker's supposed to come back at the Survivor Series and face the Wyatts.
With Kane.
Yeah, with Kane. He's been talking with the WWE about doing a deal with them.
Here's my opinion. Here's my idea who it should be at Mania. Either Great Muta, the guy who thinks he's the Japanese version of Undertaker, or Sting versus Undertaker at Mania. One of those three guys.
I would love to see that. Now,
I would love. Yeah, Sting would be a good one.
I'd also like to point out the whole topic.
Yoshimitsu Yakuza, I think.
Yasutashu? Toshu?
Yeah, that guy.
First, The Undertaker?
What? Yeah.
Harvey.
They're not going to have some nobody fight The Undertaker. I mean, if they would, I'm telling you they could do something with the Dean Ambrose or Seth Rollins or, hell, the Spearing Maniac Roman Reigns. But...
WrestleMania 30.
Bring in Rhino.
Or give CM Punk his second chance.
Rhino run.
If CM Punk does get a second chance against The Undertaker, that'd be a miracle.
I wanted to see CM Punk end it.
I do see CM Punk actually being champion by WrestleMania.
For Batista to come back and verse The Undertaker.
Hell
WrestleMania 30.
No.
I would like to see that.
Not Batista. No, Batista's never going to come back.
They're saying Batista is going to be signing a deal and have him come back as the Royal Rumble as number 30.
There has been rumors that, I have heard plenty of rumors. But look at the RVD. There's been rumors.
That's why they put Batista and Goldberg in the game.
RVD's already back, but before RVD came back, those rumors been online for I don't even know how long. And it finally happened.
Why the hell is Hulk Hogan in the video game?
There's a lot of heat about that. Actually, I read an article about that where everybody was talking about Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan never gave him permission.
Why the fuck
Hulk Hogan in the video game?
You want to know why they have Hulk Hogan in the game? Because to start through the 30 years of WrestleMania, you may need the one that caused the most buzz. WrestleMania 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, all of them had him involved. I think it's going to be kind of hard to mess that one over.
Who else would be suplexing Andre the Giant?
Yeah, he was involved with the first 9.
Who else would be suplexing Andre the Giant?
Is the Shield in this game on the playable roster?
The playable roster hasn't been revealed yet.
Well, I mean, the Shield has been announced for the game. You can see their picture. They look unbelievable. Oh, my God.
Please no downloadable content.
They're not downloadable.
Yes. Thank you.
I'd also, I would like everybody to realize, since nobody's listening to me, that, Saturday night at midnight, I will be doing results for Battle Clash. Just get that out of there, and remember to watch it live on Facebook But, yeah, watch it live on Facebook, and let's get back to the radio show.
Are they going to do the stupid, what's they call it, thing again? Are they going to bring it Are they going to bring it back? I don't know.
I say bring it. You know what I say? I say bring it back. Let have a creative character do against Undertaker. At the end.
They did that already. They did that in WWE 12, where you create a character. It was like the whole road to WrestleMania, but you had to like go into a tournament and face the Undertaker at WrestleMania.
That's not 12. That was 11, dude.
That was actually, yeah, that was 11, bro.
What I like about this game is the American Badass version of the Undertaker.
I don't know. They just need to like have, if they do a road to WrestleMania, there needs to be more in there. Just like 5 options.
Is that version in it?
The American Badass, yeah, the American Badass is in WWE 2K14, coming out October 29th in stores everywhere. Pre-order now.
I already did.
All 3 versions of the Undertaker is in the game.
There's more than 3. There's his version now, the American Badass, the Ministry, the old school Undertaker back when he first started, and I think there's going to be the Undertaker with the Vulture as well.
It's going to be a different game.
My thing is,
because
this game is going to be freaking awesome.
2K, yeah, it's going to be great.
Call of Duty Ghosts, anyone?
I don't play Call of Duty.
With Ultimate Warrior being in it?
Grand Theft Auto 5, though.
Well, I've already pre-ordered 2K14, so I'm already getting Ultimate Warrior.
The only way you get Ultimate Warrior is if you pre-order it. And I did.
You are getting Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah.
So if you pre-order it, you get Ultimate Warrior. If you don't pre-order it, you're shit out of luck.
But right now, my game's only going to be costing me $20.
It's like this. It's like if you pre-order it,
lucky
you get Ultimate Warrior. If you don't, you're shit out of luck until the downloadable content comes out.
Yeah.
Saying RVD is going to be in the game, but downloadable.
Yeah, he'll probably be downloadable.
Yes, their major champions need to be downloadable. They'll probably win the title as champion.
What is
I want
game?
Del Rio needs to lose that title. I'm sick.
Thank God, I'm sick and tired of the Mexican border jumper being the champion.
I see Dolph Ziggler as champion again.
Yeah.
You know who I see as champion?
Christian.
Antonio Cesaro.
Oh, get out of here with that Antonio Cesaro bandwagon. Oh my God, they're not going to give him a title push.
I think the real American.
Are they face or are they heel? Because they got fans chanting "We the People" the whole time.
Well, it's because they like when they say it. They're really heels, but they like when they say it. Why do you think they dance to Fandango's music when he's a heel?
Their rate
question is,
it has to be heel.
What's going on with primetime players? Are they face? Are they still?
They are face now. I like the primetime players. I see them as tag team champions.
I do too.
Because Darren Young came out the closet.
Since the whole Darren Young situation happened.
Oh my God! You should see what Shawn Michaels said about it. Oh my God!
I saw that.
Shawn Michaels put him in his place.
Yeah, sure. Out of all people, HBK, the Hall of Famer, actually saying that. Oh my God!
Because think about it too. The only reason he did that was because of the fact that Vince McMahon kept calling him the most flamboyant wrestler in the WWE. Think about it.
Gentlemen, a question.
Go ahead.
What is your favorite in all of wrestling from male side and female side? Favorite move?
Wait, what's the question?
What'd you ask?
Your favorite move in wrestling of all time from male or female wrestling?
Female?
Faith?
To me, can I go first on this?
Sure.
Cool.
Female, Black Widow, AJ Lee. Male, so hard. Headlock driver, Dean Ambrose.
I like the S-Lock. Or is it the no lock?
No, you cannot say that. The fucking crossface. That's what it is.
Opinion.
You cannot say the crippler crossface. Quit playing. That's basically what it is a knockoff of the crossface.
I know. I'm going to respect it, Brian.
Yes. Benoit. Respect the beard. Respect the crossface. There you go.
I do. And then, yeah, I like the Black Widow from AJ Lee.
Alright, my turn. Female. Best move? Oh, Jesus. The chick kick from Trish Stratus that was also used by Mickey James. Male. Shit. The male... It's a tie. There's a tie. It's the, oh my god, I don't even know what the tie... The tie is the F5 from Brock Lesnar and Goldberg's spear. Not just any normal spear, the high impactful, bam, rip you in half spear by Goldberg.
Can I change my answer, please?
Sure.
Male side, if we're saying any era, Stone Cold Stunner by Austin. That's my favorite move of all time because the way the Rock reacts to it is funny.
Dude, I'm totally about all companies here. Fully bombed.
Oh, all companies.
All wrestling everywhere.
I like Kenta's GTS. Kenta's GTS is probably the best out there.
GTS.
Kenta's GTS is deadly.
Can I go ahead and give you
But I still gotta go Shining Wizard by Great Muta.
fully
With
bombed?
the mist included.
Can I go ahead and give you all my...
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Austin.
Go for it.
My favorite female move is a tie between two. One is just Hope, and it's a personal favorite, and one is possibly the most devastating move I've seen in a women's match. One of them is Brooke Tessmacher's ass-tastic. Don't judge me. And the other one is probably going to have to be Mischief. Like, do you know that move she does in Ring of Honor where she does like a freaking move? It's like a pedigree, but it's into a pile driver. I don't know what her official name for that one is. That's one of my favorites.
That was actually the Pepsi plunge. That's how you do the Pepsi plunge. But numerous people have changed it over time. Yeah.
Are you talking about the
a double electric pile driver up on the middle row.
from the turnbuckle?
Yeah.
Oh, that's Operation Devastation, I think.
That one.
I don't know the name of it. I just named it myself.
Operation Devastation.
On the male side is a tie between three. Either the package pile driver from Kevin Steen,
Yes.
the Basta from El Generico,
Yes.
or the Buster driver from Asala.
I actually like Kevin Steen's package pile driver. Why? Because that all intense kick to the nuts before he does it.
Yo, can I say something? I like the if we had to go tag team finishers, I gotta say package pile driver to brainbuster DDT from Kevin Steen from Steen Erico is freaking amazing.
Yes, it is.
Okay, now we gotta talk favorite storylines from every wrestling fed that you've ever watched. I'm gonna start with mine, and it's Ring of Honor, and it was the turning from Kevin Steen onto El Generico, wrapping all the way up to their last match when Kevin Steen package power drive El Generico through the ladder, which was fucking awesome.
Pile driver.
Ladder War 4. That's what you're talking about, right?
Yeah, Ladder War 4.
Ladder War match. Loved it.
Ultimate Ladder War.
Okay, who's next?
Austin, you go next. You know a lot about independent promotions.
Well, if you gotta choose the favorite storyline of all time, I grew up as a WWE kid and didn't really get to independent stuff until I got a good internet connection back in whenever I got it, I don't remember. So my favorite of all time would probably be the Invasion storyline, honestly.
Yeah, you were a big WCW mark, weren't you?
No, I was not.
Oh.
ECW was where it was at for me.
I was an ECW mark.
I was in love with both. I was in love with WCW and ECW, but, you know, my dad never watched ECW, so we were always flipping between Raw and Nitro. But he recorded ECW, and I watched it all the time.
Had some good stars there.
ECW is what created Rob Van Dam, Sabu, Taz, Dudley Boys, Spike,
WCW, Hulk Hogan, Bill Goldberg, Bret Hart, Diamond Dallas Page, Booker T.
Stevie Ray, Harlem Heat, Billy Kidman, the Cruiserweight Division.
Rey Mysterio, Conan.
No, Rey Mysterio and Conan, and then Psychosis and all of them were already made.
Tommy Dreamer.
Hey, don't hate on the Filthy Animals.
I actually liked the Filthy Animal storyline. I personally didn't like when they took his mask off, but it was alright.
I like when Mysterio joined, when Eddie Guerrero joined, and then the new Hoopin' Juice joined. I like Hoopin' Juice. He was funny.
Tyler H., what is your favorite storyline of all time?
Oh boy, I like the invasion. I like how when Booker T came on that SmackDown episode and just started attacking The Rock, which started everything. And then with when you have Paul Heyman and Stephanie McMahon being the owner of ECW, and then going up against her own father, and then when Stone Cold turned on WWF.
Alright, so it was that. THB, did you already say your favorite storyline?
I didn't get mine yet.
What is it?
Okay, I know everybody likes the ECW, WCW, or WWE storyline. Everybody's talking about the McMahon Helmsley era storyline, but you cannot forget the storyline that Ring of Honor just finished up, the Scum storyline.
It was fucking amazing.
When they had Rhino and Rhett Titus from the All Night Express, with Kenny King jumping over to TNA, and you had Matt Hardy come in and all this other bullshit.
I didn't really have anything to do with
Yeah, like
Matt Hardy needs to lose some weight.
Fat Hardy.
Yeah, Fat Hardy. He needs to lose some weight. I don't know what's got into him.
Yo, but Matt Hardy, I don't care if he's fat. He gets bitches though. He got Rebby Sky, who was with Dean Ambrose for a little bit of time, so he getting girls. If you think about it,
He got money.
My second favorite storyline of all time was when they had Jay Briscoe win the Ring of Honor World title.
I like
Yeah, but that was injury.
you know what I think Matt Hardy's getting? Think about what the primetime players always say.
Millions of dollars. Too bad Ring of Honor don't pay millions of dollars.
I know, right? Ring of Honor don't pay.
Ring of Honor don't pay crap.
You know who's a good wrestler in Ring of Honor like right now? Did you hear their tag team division in Ring of Honor is getting actually good? Outlaws, Outsiders Inc., Homicide, and Eddie Kingston have officially joined Ring of Honor roster.
DNC Wrestle Factory. Next tag team champ.
I mean, they've been. I think one of them was trained by Matt and Jeff Hardy. Cedric Alexander was trained by Matt and Jeff. You guys hear what's been happening? They've been focusing on their tag team division instead of the heavyweight division.
Kevin Steen needs to get that strap one more time. When Kevin Steen was champion, it was fucking amazing.
Kevin Steen was dropping pythons left and right.
He was. But that's all the time we have tonight on DRW Radio episode 7-1. I'm just getting really fucking tired. I'm going to get something to eat. And, well, I'm just, yeah. It was a great episode, though. We talked a lot of rumors and everything. But stay tuned and hit the theme. Yeah, don't forget to watch Friday Night SmackDown tomorrow night on the Sci-Fi. Check your local listings. check your local listings live. Friday Night SmackDown tomorrow, and then Saturday night, don't miss. Saturday night at midnight, Sunday morning, possibly Sunday night too. Battle Clash live on Facebook starting Saturday night at midnight. Biggest pay-per-view of the year. Don't miss it. And final promos coming. And it's going to be an epic night. Stay tuned. Somebody could hit our theme, please. We would go out of here with a bang. Tyler, you're our music director for the moment. Alright, we're going to stay on until he hits our theme. Promise we'll get this more queued up. I don't care. Who's watching? The last episode only got like 1 view. Fuck out of here. I'll even pay you. Alright, are you ready? He's getting it up right now. You're gonna be quiet when he does it. Alright. Probably. I'll actually watch SmackDown right after this, because I have a website where I can watch it. Alright. Catch you guys tomorrow night on DRW Radio. Alright, catch you guys tomorrow night. Like and subscribe.